over 10 years ago, they were looking for teachers to get involved with a peer mediation program through the law offices, and we were officially trained through the lawyers of Suffolk County. And then I just picked it up and ran for all these years. I've been training students for over 10 years, and it's the best program I've ever worked with. They have to be hardworking, honest. They have to be able to keep up their academics as well as, because sometimes they have to give up time to do peer mediation. They have to be willing to know and understand confidentiality. And most teachers have a very good sense of who would make a good peer mediator. I train 4th and 5th graders so that I will always have a bank of, like now when my 5th graders leave, my 4th graders become 5th graders, then I train 4th graders so that we have peer mediators from the beginning of the year. They received a certificate of completion of their training, and they received a peer mediation pin as a reminder, a solid reminder that they can wear.
I care about other people, and I wish they were in school. I try to help other students solve their problems. I'm respectful, and I'm trying to help out other students with their problems. I received this certificate because I work really hard to help other people solve their problems. I think they could get involved if they ask their teacher or anything, and if the teacher decides that they're mature or anything. It's really good to learn and help other people.
Teaching kids how to solve their problems. I want to help kids solve their problems, like if they're in a fight or anything, and to make sure they don't get into it anymore, so they could have a better decision in the end.
Some of the problems were if somebody threw somebody's pencil and then they kicked them under the seat, it would help mediate that problem. I hoped that if someone's getting left out, we helped people come up. We had the people tell us what better solutions would be, so you don't leave the other person out next time.
I haven't really mediated anything yet, but I just plan to be able to help kids solve their problems and be treated equally. We wouldn't take sides, but what I would try to do is I would just try to make sure that the other bully wouldn't actually harm or bully the other person anymore.
All right, I'm very proud of this group of Tangier Smith students. They have worked very hard to become peer mediators in the district, giving up their own time at lunch and after school to train. It's a very important skill for them to have, to become problem solvers and critical thinkers, because this is a skill that they'll take on with them up until their adulthood and into their careers on how to solve problems with themselves and with their friends and their families. So for them to be able to get together with their own peers and sit down and help them and teach them how to solve a conflict and a problem that they're having is going to be very, very beneficial to them and to the school. So we appreciate everything that they've done.